Trade headlines rarely play out as simply as they sound. Brooklyn's latest move has turned up the heat, literally, by bringing in Haywood Highsmith and snagging a distant but unprotected second-round pick in 2032 from Miami. But here's what most fans are glossing over. The net side of the deal involved sending the Heat a heavily protected 2026 second-rounder that, get this, only goes to Miami if Brooklyn has one of the very best records in the league next season. That feels almost like betting against themselves, doesn't it? Highsmith, a physical 6'5" perimeter defender who made a name last season in Miami starting 42 games, is pegged firmly as a classic 3-and-D player. He's averaging 6.5 points, shooting an efficient 46% from the field, 38% from downtown, and 72% from the line. His stat line is rounded out with 4.3 rebounds and 1.5 assists across 74 contests. To add to the drama, he'll be taking home a $5.6 million salary for his upcoming and potentially only season in Brooklyn, thanks to an expiring contract. And here's the kicker. Of all the Nets roster, he's now the second oldest, just months younger than Terrence Mann, another summer acquisition from Brooklyn's series of salary shuffles. Shams Charania broke the news first. Are we surprised? And the franchise has now laid out the official details. That protected pick, 2026, positions 31 to 55, basically means only a top-tier Brooklyn squad would send the pick Miami's way. Otherwise, it stays in Brooklyn's already stockpiled arsenal. Speaking of which, the Nets control a jaw-dropping 32 picks overall, 19 second-rounders, 13 firsts. And not only are most of these firsts tradable, but they've cornered the market with the league's highest stash, 9 first-round selections ready for swapping. Controversial? You bet. Some fans say hoarding draft picks is smart. Others call it a treadmill to nowhere. Which side are you on? But there's a wrinkle that could throw this tidy package into chaos. Highsmith recently underwent surgery for a torn meniscus in his right knee, suffered just days ago during a workout in Baltimore. Doctors expect an 8 to 10 week rehab stint, but Nets training camp is just 6 weeks away. Will Brooklyn hang on to an injured wing or cut ties before he's laced up at Barclays? The possibility of waiving him is definitely on the table, and it's not far-fetched given the current numbers. Capping things off, salary expert Yossi Gozlan did the math and estimates that Brooklyn sits on roughly $22.5 million in cap space. As for the roster, the Nets now have 11 guys on locked-in NBA deals, plus 5 on partially or non-guaranteed contracts, 3 unsigned restricted free agents, 2 two-way signings, and an Exhibit 10 invitee. That totals 22 players, already at the edge of what the league allows for training camp in late September. And this is the part most people miss. Is Brooklyn building toward contention, or just buying time with draft picks and expiring deals? Does this approach actually set up the franchise, or is it just financial gymnastics with no playoff payoff? Let's open up the debate. Where do you stand on this asset hoarding strategy? Is this a bold long-term play or a sign that Brooklyn is stuck on the rebuilding carousel? Drop your takes below. Let's see who's really expecting fireworks this season.